Now, it's 2 years to the day since the World Health Organization set up an emergency crisis team in response to an outbreak of unusual pneumonia cases in the city of Wuhan, China. Now, that was one day after Chinese authorities alerted the WHO to a cluster of cases in the city. Beijing says the novel coronavirus can be traced back to this live food market in Wuhan. The subsequent outbreak turned the world upside down, going on to infect at least 280 million people, killing more than 5 million and disrupting everyday life across the planet. And when will it all end? Joining me now to break that down is DW reporter Matthew Moore. Thanks for joining us. Do we know when this pandemic is going to be over?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's the question that's at the heart of a really heated debate in science circles at the moment. On the one side of this, you have scientists like those at the University College London who say we need to prepare to move from a pandemic phase to an endemic phase. And what they mean is that we should be thinking about dropping restrictions and accepting that people will get infected and you cannot avoid it, but that you will and you can avoid serious sickness by getting vaccinated. Now, that also means that the virus is in circulation and that you accept a constant level of death, to put it callously. But you accept that, and governments can manage that because they know what they will get with it, and they can avoid excessive sickness at work and hospitals becoming strained. And the reason they're optimistic about that is that they say there's a high level of natural immunity in the UK at the moment because of so many people have been infected, and they also have a high vaccinated rate. But what this endemic phase means is that countries have to decide how many casualties and how much death they're willing to accept, and obviously that will differ from country to country.
So if that's what British experts are saying, what's the situation here in Germany, for example?
Yeah, well, Germany's a different situation because one of Germany's leading virologists is optimistic, although cautiously it has to be said, about where Germany will find itself in 2022. Christian Drosten, I should say, says data from Omicron shows that it is less dangerous than first feared, so he's happy about that, and that gives him cause for optimism. But Germany says we'll face a rough start because Germany, unlike the UK, hasn't had as many infections, so has a lower natural immunity and has a lower vaccinated rate. Let's listen to what he had to say.
If we look at the major industrialized countries of Europe, Germany has the highest percentage of people who haven't been exposed to the virus and who haven't been vaccinated. And we don't know what that means for us. Even if the disease severity is bearable for the vaccinated, which seems to be the case, we still have to worry about a large section of the population. And that will certainly have a political influence.
All right, well, we will see what happens. Hopefully the new year will be a better one than last year. Matthew Moore, thanks so much.
Pleasure.